Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Ajnanatimrandasya Jnananjanashalakaya Chakshurunmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha Shri Chaitanya Manobhishtam Sthapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kada Mahyam Dadati Supatantikam Vandeham Shri Gurum Shri Udapatakamelam Shri Gurum Vaishnavamsya श्रीरूपं साग्रजातं सगणरघुनाथां विदं तं सजीवं साद्वैतं सावधूतं परिजनसहितं कृष्णचैतन्यदेवं श्रीराधाकृष्णपादान् सगणललिता शिवशाखां विदंश्च ये कृष्णा करुणा सिन्धु दीनबन्धो जगत्पते गोपेश गोपिका कान्द राधाकान्द नमोस्तुते तप्त काञ्चन गौराङ्गी राधे वृन्दावनेश्वरी क्षपानुसुते देवी प्रणमामि हरिप्रिये वाञ्छाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभ्येव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः नमः ओं विष्णुपादाय कृष्णपृष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवेदान्त स्वामिनिधि नामिने नमस्ते सारस्वती देवे गौरवाणि प्रचारिणे निर्विशेष शून्यवादी पाश्चात्य देशतारिणे जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवासादि गौर भक्त वृंद हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे गुरुवे गौरचंद्राय राधिकाय तदालये कृष्णाय कृष्ण भक्ताय तद्भक्ताय नमो नमः कृष्ण त्वदीय पद पंकज पंजरान्दम् अद्वैवमे विशतु मानस राजहंसा प्राण प्रयाण समये कपवात पित्ते कंठावरोधन विदो स्मरणं कुदस्ते हरे कृष्णा हरि ओम तत्सत्. So we are reading Mukundmala Stotra 40. Satyam bravimi manujasvayam urdhvabaho yo yo mukunda narasimha janardhaneti जीवो जपत्यनुदिनं मरणे रणे वा पाषाणकाष्ठा सदृशया ददाद्यभीष्टम् सत्यं ब्रवीमि मनुजा स्वयमूर्ध्वबाहोर् यो यो मुकुन्द नरसिंह जनार्दनेति जीवो जपत्यनुदिनं मरणे रणे वा पाषाणकाष्ठा सदृशया ददाभ्यषि अभीष्टम्. हरे कृष्णा. मयूरी माता जी.
हरे कृष्ण प्रभु जी.
विष्णु.
सत्यं ब्रवीमि मनुजा स्वयं ऊर्ध्वबाहु यो मुकुन्द नरसिंह जनार्दनेति जीवो जपत्यनुदिनं मरणे रणे वा पाषाण काष्ठ सदृशाय ददात्यभीष्टम्.
Okay. वंदना माता जी.
हरे कृष्ण. सत्यं ब्रवीमि मनुजा स्वयं ऊर्ध्वबाहु यो यो मुकुन्दा नरसिंह जनार्दनेति जीवो जपति अनुदिनं मरणे रणेव पशुना सदृशा ददाति अभीष्टम्.
Very good. And Gita Mataji, translation, please. You are on mute.
O mankind, with arms raised high, I declare the truth. Any mortal who chants the names Mukunda, Narasimha, and Janardana day after day, even in battle or when facing death, will come to regard his most cherished ambitions as no more valuable than a stone or a block of wood.
Very good. O mankind, with arms raised high, I declare the truth. So what is the truth? King Kulakshekara is going to declare the truth with both the arms raised. So what is the sign of this? When we raise the arms, what it indicates?
Surrender प्रभु जी.
Surrender, total surrender. I am totally dependent. Okay, I have no independence. So this is total surrender. When somebody point gun at our head, surrender. I am at your mercy. Isn't it? If somebody points a gun at our head, we are at their mercy. We cannot do anything. Similarly, that is forcefully. Here it is willingly. So the difference is one is voluntarily, other one is forcefully. Okay. Somebody is telling you do that, otherwise I will do this. I will kill you. That is a threatening. That is forceful. This is willingly, with our own sweet will, we want to surrender to Supreme Personality of Godhead because He is the Master, He is a controller, He is a protector, He is the enjoyer, He is a proprietor, everything for us. So willingly, voluntarily, we accept Him and we surrender to Him. In that lies our success in human life. So, O mankind, with arms raised high, I declare the truth. I'm telling you the truth. What is that? Any mortal. Mortal means one who is going to die, definitely. Mortal means one who will die. Anyone who has taken birth has to die. If there is a beginning, there is an end. So we are all mortal beings. We are mortal beings. We may live 1 minute, 1 day, 1 month, years, maximum 100 years. Beyond that, we cannot. Okay, 120, not beyond that. 140, not beyond that. Okay, you increase, 10, 20, but 150, 160, 170, we don't know anyone has lived up to that in the age of Kali. Yes, in the earlier yugas, it was possible. People used to live for 200, 300 years, 400 years. And all. It is said that Villamangal Thakur lived for 400 years. Okay, our Jagannath Das Babaji Maharaj lived for 140 years. Now, even if you take the maximum, 140, 150, we have to finish our business in that. So we're all mortal. We have come into being and we will cease to exist one day. It's a matter of time. Time will kill everything. Time will destroy everything. Nobody can escape time. Why? Krishna said, Kalosmi aham. I am time. I am destroyer. So any mortal who chants the names of Mukunda, Narsimha and Janardana day after day. So whoever takes the process of chanting the holy name of the Supreme Lord, every time, Satatam Kirtayanto Mam, Kirtaniya Sadahari, even in battle or when facing death, even in the midst of the battle, whom he is referring to, Arjuna was in the midst of the battle. He was always Krishna conscious. He was always remembering Krishna. Or when facing death, during our end time, when we are able to leave the body, will we think of our property? Will we think of our relatives? No. A sane man will think always the Supreme Lord, because only by remembering Him, we will attain the Supreme Personality of Godhead's lotus feet. So throughout, we may be thinking of family, wealth, name, fame, possessions. Because of that, we won't be able to remember Him, because the whole life we were indulging in material activities and remembering about our own people for sense gratification. So that will not work out. So day after day, Satatam, always. So any person who chants the names of Mukunda, Narasimha and Janardana day after day, even in battle or when facing death, will come to regard his most cherished ambitions as no more valuable than a stone or a block of wood. So when the clock is ticking, our time is up. Only few moments are left or few hours are left. We will know it. We will have some indication. The person who is dying will have some intuition that my time is up. Right? So the whole life he must, that person may have had some ambitions, cherished ambitions. I want to be a crorepati, I want to have big bungalow, I want to be famous person, I want to have so much wealth. So this may be their cherished ambition. But when he knows that he is going to die soon, not many days left. So all these cherished dreams will be no more valuable than a stone or a block of wood. Now, because we know that we are not going to die now, because we are in 40s, 50s, 60s, 70s, right? Anytime this 40 will become 80, 80 will become 90. So anytime, even now 40s also, death may strike, we don't know. This is Kali Yuga. In the earlier Yuga, it was possible to live long, and not only that, in the when the parents are alive, the children will not die. The children will not die before the parents. Now it is happening. The parents are still alive, but the children are already gone. The baby just taken birth, going. No guarantee. So a Brahmana went and submitted his grievances to Lord Ram. He rang the bell because in the assembly of Lord Rama, it was possible anyone who had some grievances can ring the bell of the palace. That means he has some grievances to submit. So he'll be allowed in. So this Brahmana told, there is something wrong in your ruling. Ram was the king. Why? Because my son, when I am alive, he passed away. So whom is he blaming? Lord Ram for his son losing his life when he was alive, the father was alive. So there's something wrong. So in those ages, it was not possible for the children to pass when the parents are alive. So in the age of Kali, anything is possible. So all the valuable, cherished dreams will be no more a stone or block of wood. So whoever remembering the Supreme Lord at the time of leaving the body, they will attain that. So when he knows that this is most precious, why should he value the perishable name, fame, bungalow, car, wealth? You cannot take your bank balance along with you. Can you? No. What we can take? Only Nama. Nama will deliver us from the repeated cycle of birth and death. Nama will deliver us. So the most valuable thing in the world is Harinam. Once there was a devotee of Lord Shiva. So he was praying to Lord Shiva that he wants the most valuable thing in the world. Lord Shiva appeared, asked him, what do you want? I want the most valuable thing in the world. Then Lord Shiva said, you do one thing. In Vrindavan, there is one Babaji. His name is Sanatana Goswami. So he's there. You go to him. He will give the most valuable thing. He has it. So he went to Vrindavana, approached Sanatana Goswami, said, I have been directed by Lord Shiva that you have the most valuable thing in your possession. Can you please give me that? I was meditating upon Lord Shiva to get that. So he directed me to you. I said, no problem. Yes. Just go there. You can see a garbage bag there. I have kept that in that garbage bag. So he ran to the garbage bag and he saw touchstone, forest money. You all know what is forest money, touchstone. It can give you anything material that you require. You know, if you want gold, you ask it, you'll get it. Okay. Every day it will produce so much of gold, something like that. So immediately he took that. He was very happy. He got the forest money, the touchstone. All his dreams, material dreams will be fulfilled now. So he was jumping up and down because of happiness that he got the most valuable thing. Then he was going. As he was going, he just contemplated. If it is so valuable, why is that this Babaji has put this in the garbage bin? Just started to ponder. So definitely there is something really valuable than this forest money with the Babaji. So I want to get that. I don't want this. Because he has just put it in the garbage bin, which is waste. So definitely he is possessing something really more valuable than this. So let me approach him again. So he came running. Sadhuji, Babaji, you said that this is the most valuable thing in the world. And why did you put this in the garbage bag if it is so valuable? That be, kept under lock and key, in safe, in strong room, with security guard, isn't it? But rather, he put it in the garbage bin. So definitely, I'm sure that you will be having much more valuable than with you, which you have not given me. Then Sanatana Goswami said, okay, if that is the case, if you think that I have more valuable thing than this forest money, you don't think, go to the Ganga, throw this forest money in the Ganga and come back to me. I will give you much more valuable than this forest money. So he immediately obeyed the instruction of Sanatana Goswami, went to the Ganga, threw this money into the Ganga and came back. Then Sanatana Goswami said he told him to take bath and come. So he took bath and came also. So he, paid obeisances. Now please give me. Then he gave him Diksha in Hare Krishna Mantra. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare. He gave this mantra. So this is the most valuable. Simply by uttering this mantra, remembering this mantra, any person who is in the battlefield, who is going to die, and even by living, whatever they are desiring spiritually, they will attain. What is our goal in the human form of life? To attain the lotus feet of spiritual Supreme Personality of Godhead, isn't it? So that will be attained simply by chanting this Hare Krishna mantra. So here, Kulakshekar Alvar is also telling, simply by uttering Mukunda, Narsimha, Janardana, you will attain the most precious stage in a human form of life. So at that time, so any stone, whether it is touchstone or forest money or this or that, it will be mere stone or block of wood. So that is what Kulashekar Alvar is telling, the importance and significance of the holy name of the Supreme Personality of Godhead. So one should constantly remember, chant this holy name of the Lord. That is what his advice to all of us. So even those who sincerely endeavor for self-improvement know that it is very hard to quell cherished ambitions. Sometimes these ambitions are so grandiose that we keep them secret, yet we cherish them within. So many of us have dreams which we don't disclose to others. That is what here it is mentioned. Okay. The ambitions are so grandiose that we keep them secret. We don't want to disclose to others. Yet we cherish them within, and we want to cherish them, thinking that when that dream will come true, if not today, tomorrow. In that ambitious life, we'll miss the actual essence of our life. Okay? The essence will miss, because the essence, the goal of our life is getting the lotus feet of the Supreme Personality of Godhead, getting his abode. So an obscure, untalented man thinks he may one day become the dictator of the world, just like all this, what do you call, monarchs, Hitler, Mussolini, so and so forth. So they want to rule the world. They want to become the dictator of the world. They think that that is what their own ambition, that will give them happiness. An unpublished poet dreams he will become the next Shakespeare. An unpublished. Now, some of the poets, they want to become Shakespeare. That is their ambition. He will become the next Shakespeare, and so on. The materialists are always being encouraged to fan the fires of their ambition. So even the parents, the friends, the society are encouraging the people for what? They will fan their ambition. You become the top, you become the CEO, become this, you become that. They are fanning their ambitions, the fire of ambition. Even children are engaged by the parents to go ahead. Parents are also encouraging them, pushing them to become really something big in this material world. For name, fame, to get position. So that is their ambitions. But pure devotees of the Lord are well aware that all worldly ambitions are useless. Why? Because it's temporary. Who wants temporary things? Nobody wants, isn't it? But we want them. We are all after temporary things because we don't know this will perish if not today, tomorrow. This will be destroyed if not today, tomorrow. We should be after the permanent things. That's why it said that all the worldly ambitions are useless. Srila Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakura, to instruct us, criticizes his own mind and asks, why are you after fame? So Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Goswami Maharaj, who is the spiritual master of Srila Prabhupada, criticizes his own mind. Why are you after fame? Why are you after money? Why are you after position? He chastises himself to just teach us. Don't you know it is as worthless as the dung of a boar? It is as worthless as a dung of a boar. Prince Prabhu?
Hare Krishna Prabhuji, Tanvat Pranam.
Have you taken this class last time?
Yes, Prabhuji, that's what I was listening. This class we have taken last time about the 3 names of the
Because when,
Bhagwan and about the 4 and everything.
I remember this when it came. I don't know whether it is in the earlier class, other classes also there. I thought maybe in that class.
Yes, Prabhuji. I got slightly delayed and like on just coming and switched on in the TV in the car itself, but then so let me reach home and then I will.
Anyway, I have not repeated what we explained in the earlier class. I'm not repeating the same thing.
Even if you repeat, Prabhuji, we are so that we have to go through maybe a lot of repetitions.
I know. Anyway, then if you listen to the other class, I may not have said the same thing what we had spoken here in this class. Different. Anyway, Krishna's mercy will repeat. Okay, so we have. When I came to this, especially this, I remember. Anyway, no problem. Okay, so here it is said that where it is, it's the dung of a boar, so abominable. The who wants is worthless, isn't it? At least if it is a dung of a cow, it has some value, isn't it? Who wants the dung of a boar? Nobody wants. It's so stinky, Nobody wants to go nearby that also. But if it is cow dung, it is antiseptic, and it can be a purifier also. No bacteria and other insects will come where cow dung is smeared on the floor. Even now in the villages, people are using cow dung to smear their floor, isn't it? So this is compared to dung of a boar. Srila Raghunath Das Goswami uses an equally graphic metaphor to criticize his mind in his Manasiksha, comparing the desire for fame to a filthy dog-eater dancing in his heart. So this is Raghunath Das Goswami's opinion. That, is criticizing the mind. There is a book by name Manasiksha, which is written by Raghunath Das Goswami. So he is telling that the desire for fame, puja, pradishta, labha. Okay. Pradishta means we want appreciation, adoration. We want to be the center of attraction. Okay. When I come, everybody should stand up, respect me, do this, do that. Isn't it? This is our mindset. Everybody should respect me. I should be the center of attraction. Like that. So that desire for name and fame, labha, puja and pradisha, it is compared to a filthy dog eater dancing in his heart. So devotees then must always be vigilant that a subtle desire for name, fame, and high position, technically called pradishta. So name, fame, high position is called technically pradishta. So everybody is after that. I want name, I want fame, I want high position. That's why the competition is there. The world is, place of competition. One person pull the other person's leg, pulls him down, then this person go above him. This is what is happening. It's not a healthy competition. What's happening in the age of Kali is not a healthy competition. And there will be grudges. There will be, fight. Because I want this position. Everybody's trying for the person. So ministers, the politicians. So how many of them are trying for one post? Isn't it? Even students, among students, I want to become first. I want to become first. I want to become first. So everybody is competing with one another. So pradishta is detrimental for spiritual advancement. We'll be stuck there. So any material ambitions, any material desires will be detrimental for spiritual advancement. So one should just let it go. As it comes on its own accord, we should accept it. One should not be after that. Okay, if you are getting wealth on its own accord, without our endeavoring, accept it. Name, fame, everything will come, but do not get into your head. Okay, when you get name, fame, possessions, accept it. It is your karma that you are getting. But it should not go into your head that I have become something. We should not become arrogant because of this position, name, and fame. So that is what we have to be very careful. Because if it goes into our head that I am very rich man, I am very beautiful, handsome man, I am very knowledgeable person, then you will not progress in spirituality. That will be a stumbling block. So it does not arise. So such people, the taste for spiritual activities will not arise in their heart, since it blocks pure love for Krishna from entering there. When the heart is cleansed of all the anarthas, Krishna will enter in our heart. Till then, Krishna is dormant. Is there? Krishna is there as Paramatma, but is dormant. He really enters our heart and will inspire us, motivate us, instruct us from within when we don't have all these kalmashas, when we don't have these material hankerings. It blocks pure love for Krishna when we have material desiring. All these material desirings are anarthas only in a way. Kama, Krodha, Lobha, Moha, Mada, Matsarya. These are anarthas. Why this is arising in our heart? Because we want to enjoy all these things. We want to compete with others. I want to enjoy my senses separately from Krishna. So this becomes a stumbling block for our spiritual advancement. So Krishna will not enter when we have these kalmashas or anarthas in our heart. So we have to clean that. When it is pure, then Krishna will enter, and Krishna then will inspire us, and Krishna will instruct us, motivate us to walk on the path of self-realization. So in contrast, to a devotee, an impersonalist finds it impossible to cleanse his heart completely of materialistic ambition. Even after he subdues some of the grosser ambitions, he still maintains the impossible wish to become God. So even the impersonalists, although they are also transcendentalists, but one thing will not go from their mind because they want to become one with God. They want to become God. Is it possible? It's not possible because we are his part and parcel. The part cannot become the whole. Part is always part. So that's what is mentioned here. Srila Prabhupada called this desire to become one in all respects with the absolute truth, the last snare of Maya. This is the last snare of Maya. And the demigods, in their prayers to Krishna, while he was still in the womb of Devaki, have given the last word on the impersonalist so-called liberation of merging with the absolute truth. They will lose their identity because their desire is to merge in the effulgence of the supreme absolute truth. But will they be successful? No. Why? In Srimad Bhagavatam it says, even if they attain the so-called merging with the Supreme Personality of Godhead's effulgence, in due course of time, they will fall down again. So that's what this sloka of Bhagavatam says. Yanyaravindaksha vimuktamaninas tavyasthabhavat asuddha buddhaya aruhya krishyena parampadam tata patantyadho nadrita yusmadangraya. O lotus-eyed Lord, although non-devotees who accept severe austerities and penances to achieve the highest position may think themselves liberated, their intelligence is impure. They fall down from their position of imagined superiority because they have no regard for your lotus feet. For those impersonalists who think that they have achieved the highest and they don't have any regard to their lotus feet of this Bhagavan, they will definitely fall down to this material world again. So one day they will have to find another way, Bhakti Yoga. They have to transform into Bhakti Yoga. Then only they can attain this lotus feet of the Surya Personality world. Otherwise, it's a temporary liberation. After some millions and millions of lifetimes or years, they will definitely fall down because that is not the ultimate liberation. That's again temporary. That's what here Kulashekara Alvar and Satsvarup Das Goswami is telling here. So King Kulashekara advises us how to rid ourselves of all material ambitions. We should chant the holy name of the Lord, Mukunda, Narasimha, and Janardana. These are all names of Krishna, and as such, they are contained within the Mahamantra. So all these names are there in the Mahamantra. Mukunda, Narasimha, Janardana, all these names are there. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. So we don't have to specifically chant different names. Yes, if you chant, no problem. But if you chant this mantra, is enough. It contains all other holy names of the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Chanting the names of Krishna awakens one's love for him, and then all one's material ambitions vanish. Yes, simply by uttering the holy name of the Lord, chanting the holy name of the Lord, automatically, our love for Krishna will be awakened and will get taste in chanting the holy name of the Lord. And our material ambitions will vanish also. So, two birds in one stone. Okay. All the material ambitions will be destroyed and we'll have, that ecstatic feeling, blissful feeling or taste for chanting the holy name of the Lord. Srila Prabhupada used to say that just as when someone gets $1 million, all his $10 and $100 problems are automatically solved. So when we attain pure love for Krishna, all our petty material needs and desires pale to insignificance. So when we have $1 million, within that 10, 100, 100,000, 999,099, 999 are there already within that 1 million. So we don't have to specifically ask you, do you have $10? No, it is there. It is all inclusive. chanting the name of the Lord in pure ecstatic love puts the devotee in direct touch with the wonderful forms, qualities, and pastimes of the Lord. In that state, the devotee is fully satisfied and loses all traces of egoistic ambition. So simply by chanting the holy name of the Lord, okay, and about his wonderful forms, qualities, and pastimes of the Lord, we are getting total satisfaction. Okay? When a person hungry, the hungry person eats food, he gets satisfaction, he gets happiness, and he gets nourishment. Right? Tushti, Santushti, Tushti, Pushti, Santushti. All the three. Similarly, simply by chanting the name of the Lord, we get fully satisfied spiritually. So he becomes happy simply to worship, serve, and be with the Supreme Personality of Godhead. The history of Dhruva Maharaj illustrates the purifying power of Krishna consciousness. So, as explained last week also, that Dhruva Maharaj was also hankering for what? He was also hankering to get a kingdom much, much greater than that of Lord Brahma. But when he saw Lord Vishnu face to face, when he had the audience of Lord Vishnu, forgot everything, said, I don't want any boon now. I'm totally satisfied simply by seeing you. I don't want any material boon. That is what his prayer. Dhruva sought out the Supreme Lord as a way to obtain material kingdom. So he went for some material benedictions. Sthana Bilashi Tapasi Sthidoham. So why he went? With the ambition of getting a good position, good king position. Sthana Bilashi. Sthana means position. Somebody wants to become a king, somebody wants to become a prime minister, president, CEO, this and that. It's all Sthana Bilashi. So he was also praying for that. I should get a kingdom that is much, much bigger than even that of my great grandfather, Lord Brahma. But then, when he had the audience of Supreme Lord Vishnu, he was totally satisfied. All his dreams of getting such a position was compared to pieces of glass. Because the darshan of Vishnu, he was telling that it is transcendental gem, not material gem. Transcendental, Divya Mani, Divya Ratnam. So, he declared, Swamin Kridhartosmi Varam Nayache. So he's telling last that I don't want any benediction now because I'm fully satisfied simply by having your audience. My dear Lord, I'm fully satisfied. I do not ask from you any benediction for material sense gratification. Hari Bhakti Subhodaya. This is about the sloka of Dhruva Maharaj. It's from Hari Bhakti Subhodaya. Love of God is dormant within everyone, and to realize that love is to fulfill the purest ambition. So, love of God is there. It is covered just like the fire is covered with smoke. Okay? The baby is covered by the womb. Our love of Godhead is also covered. It is dormant. Okay, how we can fan that fire? Simply by chanting Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. So the Vaishnava Acharyas never advise us to try to kill our ambitious spirit. So the Acharyas are inciting us not to kill our ambition, the spirit of ambition. Just transform that. Just convert that from material ambition to spiritual ambition. That is what we have to. Now that we are having material ambition to become a wealthy person, to get a better position, name, fame, etc. So instead of that, all this ambition should be dovetailed spiritually to become a good devotee. That is what we should have, the ambition. So rather, they instruct us to desire only to awaken our taste for pure devotional service. So we should pray for pure devotional service. When we pray for pure devotional service, all other things will automatically be taken care of. Just like the example is given, when a person is having $1 million, it contains $100,000, $200,000, everything. Similarly, when we get the spiritual benediction from the Supreme Personality, even the material necessities will be taken care of by the Supreme Lord. We don't have to specifically endeavor for that. So this is what this sloka is instructing us. Simply chant the holy name of Mukunda, Narsimha, Janardana. Or for us, in this age of Kali, Hare Krishna Mantra, which contains all these names. That is enough. Not one day, not 2 days, not 1 month, Satadam, day after day. There should be no time that I will not be chanting, at least in the mind. Even at work, even while sleeping. If you are continuously chanting, even while sleeping, we'll chant. The whole day, if you are chanting, we'll chant even while sleeping. So we should practice that way. So that Lord will be pleased and we will attain the most cherished dream, spiritual dream. That is attaining the lotus feet of Supreme Personality of Godhead and serving him eternally. Jevera Surupoe Krishnera Nityadas. We will be reinstated in our original constitutional position very soon, in this life itself. Okay, Hare Krishna. Vancha kalpatarubhesha kripa sindhubhyavacha patitanam pavanebhyo vaishnavebhyo. Ananta Koti Vaishnavati ki jai, Srila Prabhupada ki jai, Guru Maharaj ki jai. Thy go Premanande, Hari Hari Go.